Alright, good afternoon. Welcome back to Three Swords Gaming as we continue our playthrough on Arknights Endfield. And I'm not gonna say, like, main story playthrough, because I'm not sure that's what we're gonna be doing in this video. I think there are a lot of things that, for this account to be able to progress, so that we can keep doing main story, we're probably gonna have to knock out some stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and capture some of that in a video. Probably not all of it. I'll probably continue to work on it as time passes, but we have a mess of like tasks here that don't fall under the main story portion, but probably need to be done, some of these. And then there's also just like some general things that we can do to kind of advance the account. For example, that's going to happen all on its own, but like this right here, like there's big rewards here. And like right now, we're hung up on like a very small thing. We craft one piece of any gear, which we need to do anyway. I don't think our characters have like any gear. I think it's the one area where we're really lacking. Let's take a look.
Originium will carve a path for us.
It sure will. Oh, that's weapon. Oh, okay, she has some gear. Maybe I threw some gear on him. I did throw some gear on him, but it's not gray level gear. And we can throw that on. So, like, interestingly, on this count, I'm not using Ardelia, and she is actually like pretty good. In fact, I do use her on my main account. I use Enmin, Chen, Ember, and Ardelia as my front four on my main account, and it's pretty good. I have like a lightning team for my second team. They're not leveled all the way up to where like Enmin and Chen are on my main account. Maybe if they were, that would actually be a stronger team. But I also actually really enjoy having Enmin and Shen on my main team. And for story purposes on this account, that's why I have Perlica on the main team instead of Ardelia. But Ardelia is pretty good, so we could give her like some sort of armor or something, right? So let's take care of that right now, because that's just way too easy, right? Yeah, let's do some gear assembly. And it needs to be gray level gear to complete that task. Oh, we're going to have to go over here for that. Yeah, so here we go. Here are our options. Cool. Yeppers, we'll give her some gloves. And is that what we have? Or do we have the jacket on? Who else even like on a second team? So I'm not even really using a second team. Anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant. Not on this count, anyway. Oh, so we got that one's defense, strength, agility. That one's defense, intellect. Yeah, so that's presumably better for her.
Cities can get really dangerous.
It's so true,
Must make sure we're properly protected.
Yep, you nailed it. You nailed it, kid. Okay, so there we go. That task should be done. What did it ping in? Oh, yeah, right there. So the node thing. That's going to move us to the next stage of the node. And we might discover that we have, yeah, almost all of it done. And actually, that next task is very easy as well. We might not do it right this second, but like creating and saving a blueprint is like just part of going through the process. It doesn't matter what that blueprint is. And look, we'll get, you know, like rewards for doing that. So too easy. Yeah, did that. All right, cool. Dailies are done. That's another nice thing. Let's see. That also probably bumped up protocol pass. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Still got a long ways to go on this because, you know, like I mentioned last video, we're going to want to push all the way to 60 if at all possible. Like, that's going to be necessary. And then since I did get this, if we can get to that point and then we keep going, then we'll just get some additional, you know, rewards, and that's fine. That's where I'm at on my main account right now. We got friends. I've always wanted friends. That's not true. I don't want friends, especially when they're sad. But that's okay. We're going to throw them on here for like the elastic trading and stuff like that. Did we get a new... Oh, we got a new portrait because we got Japan. That's right. But I don't want Japan on there, so... Oh, did I put things here? I didn't remember doing that. How exciting. Do we have more gold ones that we can put on there? I don't think we do yet. Nah, not on this count. Alright, cool. We could put whatever there. We could show off if we got, like... You know, we could throw Ember on there if we wanted to show off Ember. That'd be fun. Why not? There we go. There's the buttonology for it. Cool. Look how impressive I am. Everyone's very excited by that. Okay, regional development. What do we got going on here? Oh, we can just claim rewards for that. Well, we should do that. That's good stuff. Yeah. Alright. Glad we did that. Let's start diving into some... Oh. Cool, man. Let's see, what do we got here? Defense construction. Let's go talk to Daniel. Hey, Daniel. So one thing I've learned, we'll take a look at it right now while we're headed over here, is definitely consume sanity as much as possible. Like, you don't want sanity just, like, building up. Wonder how much we have. Yeah, we're tapped out.
I hear Orignium sing.
In the interest of time, in being fast, I always go like one level below where I should be at for these things. Yes, obviously I get less rewards, but it also saves me a ton of time because you just burn through this so fast. When, man, that music's loud. When you're over leveled. Oh, I triggered her too soon. That was great.
Easy victory.
I saw it, Chen. You did a fantastic job. So the other thing you can do in the interest of time, if you like feel like you're pressed for time, is you can do this. Assuming you have like the permits, right? There. Now we can start accruing sanity again. I mean, that is very much a FOMO mechanic, but so it's going to be a question of how seriously you take the game. Like, don't get me wrong, on this account that will sit there, like for during the work week. But since we're playing during the weekend, let's not miss an opportunity, right? Okay, Daniel, what do we got going on, man? What do we need to do?
What's up, Daniel? You don't look happy.
What's up, Daniel?
This place isn't safe, and I need more muscle on patrols. I couldn't put a serious crew together.
Why is he talking so fast? Why are you talking so fast, Daniel?
Soft keeps telling me how he's got nobody to spare and how we should avoid risks, but you know, I'm worried the trouble will come looking for us.
Now, what's interesting, actually, this is a really interesting observation because you don't see this much. Daniel's not talking fast. Daniel's talking the way I'm talking right now, the way you and I would talk if we were standing face to face. That's just unusual for voice acting in video games. Usually voice acting in video games is deliberately slower for the benefit of the player to like soak everything up. And that's not what's happening here. I'm not saying it's bad voice acting by any stretch of the imagination, only that it's kind of unusual to have a voice actor talk at a conversational speed. You know, assuming they're speaking to another native speaker of whatever language they're speaking. This is particularly true, like some of the characters in Guild Wars 2, like the Bear in Janthier Wilds and Arene at times, were like egregiously slow. They talked almost agonizingly slow. But even in this game, there are a number of characters that speak at a little more measured pace, and Daniel doesn't. Interesting thing.
Yeah, we do have landbreakers prowling near this place. Found anything suspicious?
A few footprints, pieces of bone that someone gnawed on. Oh, and the smell. God, I really think.
Hey, Daniel, we got an emergency.
Oh, good, it's Dewey.
Them friggin' LBs are here, a mob of them. They're definitely up to no good.
Definitely up to no good.
What? So soon? Quick, take the people and hide.
We can't let those LBs get any closer. Take us to the battle.
Take us to the battle. So, of course, we got our guns. Our guns can take care of some of this for us. What, was that it? Oh, that was it. Hey, Daniel, it was like 3 dudes. Daniel? Daniel? Why are you in a hole? Oh, because this is where everyone went to hide.
You alright? Are you hurt?
Nope. We're alright.
Damn! We chased off those pipe faces before, and now they're pulling this sneaky trick on us? Oh, Soth, if we got no other solutions in mind, I'm heading out to lay a few traps. I won't die holed up in a cave.
Still pretty dangerous outside, Daniel.
It's not the same. I'm ex-military. I may have been discharged, but I won't sit on my hands while these blighted raiders mess up my place.
So, did you, like, were you kicked out, Daniel, or did you just leave the military on your own terms? Like, I'm confused on... I guess it's irrelevant. You're a vet. I'll take that at face value. Which is a hard thing to do these days.
I know how you feel, Daniel. I know. I've seen all the hard work you put into everything here.
Everything.
Everyone knows how important you are. That's why we can't afford to let you handle the toughest jobs alone.
That's fair. Soth is not a bad leader of this little refugee camp. I quite like Soth.
Alright. Fine.
But we can't let this go on forever. Oh, what about those gun towers we constructed last time? Can we use them?
Those are stationary defense facilities. The LBs are getting smart. I don't think that we can get enough towers to handle every situation.
Can we change our defenses on the fly?
Oh yeah! We got our flashy techno protocol! If we know where the enemy is coming from, we can just rearrange our defenses.
All protocol facilities are furnished with basic sensors and data links. Real-time processing of signal feeds from facilities in the whole area should give us the early warning we need. We will place an early warning terminal here. It will monitor the surroundings for a potential attack and help us organize our defenses.
Indeed. Those facilities offer plenty of support fire. They can hold off an entire attack route if we're spread too thin.
Hey, come to think of it, this approach sounds pretty promising.
Let's do it. Let's get things rolling, says Enman. Should we fix that wire that's sparking? I guess not. Alright, so really what this is introducing... They've already... And this I didn't do on camera. They already introduced, like, the fundamental usage of the gun towers or whatever other defenses you implement. Now this is introducing the full-blown tower defense minigame within these settlements. And that's what we got going on here. So this is like absolutely the most basic version of that. You see the route that the enemy takes here is from there to there. Obviously, as you progress through the game, it gets more complex. You got to decide what weapons you're putting where. If you have not developed, so let's see, what is it recommending? The gun and is that the grenade turret? Okay, so these are the enemies we're gonna see. Cool. Yep, let's do that.
Subject to possible attack.
We already have gun turrets up, and there's a limit to how many you can put up. We might already be capped. We also don't have any more gun towers anyway. We would have to construct them. Oh, and we got to do that in the AIC area. So I think for this battle, those 3 gun turrets are fine, if I remember correctly. But just in case, never hurts to have gun turrets, and they're cheap, right? Like having a Rego crest is not a big deal. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, so putting down a 4th one would exceed what we're capped at for this exercise. We're capped at 3. So there's 2 versions of the tower defense. There's one where you can actively participate, That's what's happening right now. Do we want to see the detailed map? Oh, yeah. Cool, cool. The second version will not allow us to participate. And so we'll be standing here the same as I am right now, because I know I don't have to do anything here. But you're in like a ghostly form. We'll see this in just seconds, so I don't need to explain it like too much. And that's really where the test comes in, because truthfully, like, I can come over here and help out, and it's really quite easy, right? But if you don't have access to certain weapons, then the tower defense game gets a little tricky when you're in your ghost mode. Alright.
Here's our chance. Yay! That was some perfect teamwork.
Outstanding performance. Outstanding technique. Impressive.
Outstanding technique. We got one left. It's probably going to be, yep, another big guy.
Here's our chance. Strike the man. In position.
Yay, we did a good job. And of course, rewards, which we're happy to receive. All about that oro barrel, which we haven't spent any on this account. Truth be told, I don't know what I want to pull for, because we missed our shot at Levitain. I don't know if we want to pull for Yvonne or how we're going to approach that. We'll have to kind of feel that out. Alright, Daniel. What's up, man? Okay, well, it says Perlica's talking, but we're looking at Daniel. Chen, these things are awesome. Just place them in the right places to help a small team like ours take down entire enemy mobs. Daniel says, so what should we do if the enemy attacks when you're not around? Our community doesn't have enough fighters. Perlica, be rest assured. So, that's an opportunity to mention. Localization on this game overall has actually been, like, really good. I've been really impressed with it. That is, like, little tiny mistakes like that, and it really is a tiny mistake, pretty inconsequential, are pretty rare. They did a fine job at localization. Once properly deployed, the combat facilities will work automatically. They can handle decent-sized enemy forces in our absence. The early warning terminal can evaluate the local threat level. An actual demonstration will better explain how it works. Let's begin. Alright, sure, man. So now it's going to show us, like, the auto mode, right? Auto defense versus operator intervention. So now we don't get to participate anymore. What it's noting here is that the productivity of our camp, when it comes to, like, the exchange for the stock bills, will increase when we do this. So it is beneficial to do it. Yeah, no, we got that.
Defense preparation phase initiated.
And now we're in our ghostly form. We can't do anything except watch, which isn't the most exciting thing, but it'll only take a couple minutes, and we will be able to move on. Fine job. Fine job, guns. Oh man, is the Executioner gonna get through? I don't think he should with 3 guns. I think we're fine. He made it a little further than I would like, but I think we're fine. Fortunately, he stops when he does, like, his rage mode. That makes all the difference. Good job, team.
It's running smoothly. Its automatic defenses will help fight back small-scale attacks. We can verify the system just to be on the safe side.
Okay. Alright, are we done with this? I think we're done. Can we talk to Daniel or something, wrap this up? Hi, Daniel. Perlica, the early warning terminal seems to be working well. If threat level exceeds the scope of the auto defense mode, we'll be back here to offer our support in defense operations. Daniel says, by Telos, we could definitely use this tech at a lot of places. Perlica, unfortunately many of the technology in this system aren't ready for large-scale deployment yet. Why? I mean, that's basically what we're doing, Perlica. Oh well. But since we have the sub-PAC, we can at least deploy these to support our defenses at several locations. Well, this camp is safe for now. Daniel says, yeah, but this places us further in your debt. We can hardly offer any help. It's such a shame. Well, your hard work is getting me paid, Daniel, so I'll take that. You're already doing a pretty good job, Daniel. Perlica says, indeed, self-sufficiency is important, but forcing people to take on impossible challenges will defeat the entire purpose. So pragmatic. Daniel, words of true wisdom. You're right. Ha! Leave the maintenance of the early warning terminal to us. We can definitely handle a job like that. Chen, I can totally visit the camp and teach everyone some self-defense skills. And before peace returns, we'll help you handle the local threats and hazards. Aw, Chen, you're the best. What a gal, that Chen. Alright. Since we are right here on our way out before we go to the next mission, let's go grab the recycling point near here. We are going to have to kill a few dudes to get there. But that's fine. Usually there's a gun turret over here. Oh, but there's only a zip line.
Approach with caution. Engaging. Stay safe.
Here's our chance. Not on my watch.
Oh, I didn't have my skill available. That's why I didn't pop. Sad.
Outstanding technique.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Violence is never our objective. Let's press forward.
Like how Perlica always says that immediately after violence. Quit making excuses, Perlica.
You're fighting me.
Leave it to me. Here's our chance. Priscilla.
So whenever I pass by here, I'm always sure to grab this acatine, whatever it's called, so that I can manufacture explosives, which does bring us to another thing. We will want to... We might do that mission next. That should be pretty quick. Knocking out the manufacture explosives things, which will be nice as we move forward in the story. Because we're definitely going to get to a point in the story, we may already be there, where we're just going to want to be consistently toting around like 20 or so little grenades at any given point in time. Is that all that's here? Is it just one? Did I grab this yesterday? I must have grabbed it yesterday. Alright, fine. Oh, you know, let's do a thing real quick. Let's do a thing. One, let's repair their zipline. Wow, that's a long one. Usually they're limited at like 80 meters, I think. Cool. Alright, that'll do for now. We'll hop off here. Weeklies. We're still not there. Gonna have to keep working on it a little bit at a time. Here and there I need to... Oh, we also need to do the 100 sanity. 100 more sanity. No problem. We'll get to both those things. In the meantime, let's return here, because this should be where the explosives mission takes place. I assume it's at the primary AIC or PAC or whatever thing it is. Produce industrial explosives, please. Oh, read the message from Andre. No, don't care. I want to do that, Andre. I want to mass produce industrial explosives. Go to Valley Pass. Well, I've already done that. Use the latest packaging unit to make the bombs. Oh, he has more to say. Explosives will help us clear out road-blocking rubble. Okay. Yeah. Packaging. Alright, view, AIC. Oh, you know what? I don't think it's going to let us research that. Oh, wait. Click to unlock. Oh, we had that all along. Well, now I feel stupid.
New industrial technology is now available.
Oh, it also allows us to make batteries. That's nice. Maybe that's all we needed. What is this one? Thermal banks? Sure. We're going to want that at some point.
Industrial technology is now available.
I mean, we're going to want all this at some point. Zip lines. Yeah, the memos. Who cares? Grenade towers. Liquid nitrogen towers. Depot.
New industrial technology is now available.
Cool. That'll do for now. Alright. Place the packaging unit. Sure. Let's do that. But let's do it from the top view because that's just so much easier. Alright, packaging unit. Yeah. Why not? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now I don't think actually I shouldn't have done that like that. Because I don't think a packaging unit, in fact, ooh, you know what? Let's switch it up. Let's put the packaging unit right about here. Let's put this guy like over here somewhere. And the reason is because that's not going to be adequate. We need more than just that to make... I think the packaging unit will tell us some of what it can make. We need parts, and we need actine powder. Yeah. So we need like a... Ooh, what's actine powder? Is that the grinder? Shredding unit. Yep. Now here's the thing. If I make this to where well, yeah, you know what? I'm good with that because I don't know of any other uses of Actine, so for it to automatically make it is I think I'm good with that. What was the other thing? It was parts. Was it the amethyst parts? Yeah, amethyst parts, which I should already be manufacturing, right? So presumably we have like 8,000 or whatever max is right now. Yes, we have 1,000,000 amethyst parts. Including some there. But you know what? Let's do something sneaky to get rid of those. Ooh, I forget which spot they go in there. It'll be... oh, I don't know. Whatever. Alright, cool. We'll drop them in here once we see them going in. Alright, so now every time we gather Actine, it's automatically going to convert it into explosives. If later on down the road I discover that there's another use for it, then I will have to stop this from automatically manufacturing, or I'll never have any in storage, because it'll automatically make industrial explosives every time I gather it. Because once I run out of Actine in here, I got 60, 59, so, you know, soon enough, it's going to run out. Very soon. And then this entire system will just sit dormant until I gather more. In the meantime, I did that. Do I need to, like, leave? Oh, is it telling me to do all this at the refugee camp and not here? Is that why I'm not getting credit for it? That'd be dumb. But here's a solution for that, right? Blueprints. My blueprints. New blueprint. Yeah, we'll go ahead and include all of it. There we go. Control S. There we go. We'll save it. And I don't really care whether or not, like, I'm always going to marry it to the automation core the same way. Do not care at all. At least I immediately know, like, what components it is, and I can drop them, and then I prefer to when it comes to, like, the physical layout, do it all myself anyway. Not because I'm terribly efficient. I'm not. You can take a look at, like, the way I've done all this. Like, there's nothing efficient about any of this. Plus, I got those things just sitting around in case I ever want to use them. Wonder if there's anything in there. Nah, there's not. More so, it just gives me a sense of control, and I find that gratifying. So, yeah. There you have it. Okay. I can't drop those in there because, yeah, because I'm full. Fine. Whatever. Stupid Farium parts. Or not Farium. What are those? Amethyst. Amethyst components. Where are my explosives? Alright, 15 is a good start. That's cool. Alright. Go to Valley Pass to complete. Yeah, they want it here. Cool. We're gonna make this real easy. Oh, I named it default. I can't type because I'm stupid. Alright. Don't care. I'm not gonna submit it for review. I don't, there's no reason to do that. Like, I'm not sharing it. So, and I do love that feature, by the way, that you can create like really cool blueprints that like really, you know, might make things like super efficient or something, and you can share it with people. I love that. I love that. However, I'm not that guy. I might use other people's blueprints, but I don't know that I feel like a compelling need to do that from other people, or for other people. So, probably not like a realistic thing on my side, and that is okay. Alright. Yeah, we still need to... Okay, explosives, place. Now, here's the thing. We have a problem in that none of those things, like, are currently available. So we would have to construct a packaging unit and a shredding unit. That is fine. I don't mind having an extra one of each. What was the other one? Shredding unit? Okay. Now, let's get credit. Oh, it's going to walk us through the whole thing. Okay, that's fine because it's not turned on, so it's not going to do anything. Oh, no. Okay. Place the industrial explosive in the backpack. Now we can kind of shortcut a little bit. Yeah, I don't care about that. Let's place the industrial explosives in the backpack. And we should get credit. Easy tools, switch to bombs. That's fine. So here's the thing. I never use explosives from the easy tools here. I always use it from my inventory because from my experience... Oh, what are we doing? No, I don't want it on camera. There we go, sensor. Thank you. From my experience, I never have to use explosives like while I'm in combat or something. So I don't have it set on the easy tool. I instead like to have it, you know, just use it out of my inventory. I guess what I'm saying. Okay. Did we actually finish that? Looks like we did. Let's rescue someone. Cool, man. And then maybe we will actually jump back into the main story.
High threat hostile. Approach with caution.
Okie dokie. Okay, it wasn't where I thought it was. I thought this was in the tunnel.
All variables with
Obviously, it's not.
Preston, take your edge. Get your right hand.
We made another step forward, Endfielders.
You guys did
verify
great.
and report personal status, team.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Annoying. Running around all over the place because I went to the wrong spot. Now, truthfully, I could have just gone to, like, the teleport point. And probably should have. But it's okay. Maybe we'll get a little bit of loot or something. And maybe we won't, by the way. Nothing.
We fought with both courage and prudence. Excellent work, everyone.
Good
Oh,
work,
thanks,
everyone.
Ember.
An easy victory.
Take it easy, Chen. Oh, I thought there was more Akatine right here. Is it further ahead? Maybe it's further up here. There's some alongside the road. No, not over here. Must be earlier in the road. Well, whatever, mate. Hey, guy.
Hello, sir. Are you alright?
Situation normal.
Doesn't look normal.
Your situation doesn't look normal to me. Don't worry, we'll get you out immediately.
Many thanks.
Why does he sound like Kermit the Frog? That's a weird thing, man.
Can you still walk? We can take you to our base. Don't worry, our surgeons can treat all sorts of injuries.
Call me Weitz. There is no need to rush for a surgeon's presence. I only need some rest and recuperation.
Anything we can help you with, Weitz?
I am ashamed to speak of it, but my luggage has fallen victim to brigandry.
Brigandry.
The landbreakers came at me with absolute numerical superiority. I could not stop them. But those pieces of luggage are important. I cannot leave until I recover my lost property.
Ayo, that sounds like an easy problem to fix. We'll just go and retrieve them for you.
Hey, yo, let's go, Chen. Let's go retrieve some stuffs. Hey. Thanks, Perlica. You're the bestest. Good job. Happy cheers. Thank you. I also am experiencing happy cheers.
Ah, these breakers were a real menace. Preston me. Take your edge. This looks like the missing crate. Let's bring it back to Weitz. Hope he's okay.
Let's bring it back to Weitz. I want Weitz to invent a snack. Like little tiny chocolate muffins in a bag. And call them Weitz Bites. That'd be really satisfying. That'd make me happy. Weitz.
Hmm?
Is this the thing you lost? Weitz says, indeed. It's still here. It is by great fortune that the brigands did not move anything. I agree. The luggage is intact. So long as I have it with me, I shall conquer all manners of adversity. All manners. And Shen says, but you were defeated not too long ago. Weitz, who apparently is going to ignore that. Regardless, I am grateful for your generous assistance. I now have a better understanding of these landbreakers and their strength. There is no need to worry about the rest of the cargo. Well then, this shall conclude our brief acquaintance. May we meet again. Well, I mean, Weitz, you're the one walking away. If you want to meet again, you could stay here. Like, it's really in your hands, buddy. He really did just leave us like that. A man of terrifying initiative and action. Or, this Vites behaves in mysterious ways. I like the terrifying initiative and action. Perlica, I actually care more about what he said. The rest of the cargo. I have a feeling Vites lost more than just that one piece of luggage. I agree, Perlica. Chen, that sounds like serious trouble. Maybe he went running off into the Landbreaker's turf. Yeah, maybe, Chen. We should follow, just to be on the safe side. Alright. We're coming, Vites. We're coming, buddy. Save us some Vites bites. I did not expect to meet you again. I thought you had already taken your leave. Well, again, Vites, you're the one who walked away. Chen, let us help you out. You were pretty weak back then. Please don't overwork yourself, you poor, feeble, giant German man. He says, apparently through branches in the trees, those brigands have already seized the cargo. They would probably divide their ill-gotten gains. My locks are sturdy and might hold them off for a while, but they will not last forever. Chen, sturdy? Whatever, just tell us what the lost cargo looks like. We'll look for it, and probably clean out the local landbreakers along the way. Vites. The cargo also has the form of standard crates, though with somewhat greater weight. Be vigilant. The brigands may have posted guards and sentries. You think, Vites? Chen, well said, but those brigands don't know what's coming. They should be the ones watching out. Again, Chen is defined by her confidence, which I like. If I read these things in a somewhat mocking way, it's because I'm having fun. I should be clear about that. I wonder what this connects to. Should we find out? Oh, it literally goes right there. Well, that's not going to get us much on our quest for 1,000 meters of ziplining. Kind of a waste of time.
Walking upon some breakers carried the cargo back to their camp.
I just rushed into this place for these crates. I wonder what's inside.
He seems like a good person. Just a little strange.
Speak plainly, little. Where did you hide my cargo?
We hid him in our old hideout. Hid him in our bellies. Hid him in places that you'll never find.
We're missing dialogue. That's unfortunate.
Stop it, man.
Help me! They're inside! Inside!
2, 4, 6. I'm still missing 2 crates. Wow, Vites, you looked absolutely terrifying when you got angry. Oh. Chen found a boyfriend. Apologies, I was not myself. I have pledged the entirety of my honor to keep the cargo safe. Wrath tends to burn more easily in moments of challenge or frustration. Challenge and frustration. Chen, entirety of your honor. Now this is starting to sound incredibly complicated. Vites, fellow heroes, I believe the Landbreaker miscreants have hidden the lost cargo in this very cave. I shall enter and retrieve them. Alright, Vites, have fun, buddy. Godspeed. I'm gonna break some cardboard boxes with a sword. Nothing says manly like breaking cardboard with a big metal sword. Oh, more boxes. Almost as good as soup pans. 2 things I love smashing. Cardboard boxes and soup pans. Ooh. Vites has been tearing through these Landbreakers. Holy guacamole. Vites, you find anything? There should be one more crate. Good people, might I beg for your assistance and look through the vicinity? Vites, what's inside the crates? Those crates held more than goods. They carry Valley 4's survival. It's very serious. And hence I must complete this mission, and I am grateful for your understanding. Chen, but you still haven't told us what's inside the crates. Oh, well, whatever. Don't worry. We'll find your stuff. Aw, Chen. You're so nice. What a sweetie. Alrighty. It actually gives us a spot to go to. I was fixing to, like, use the sensor thing, but I guess that won't be necessary.
All supply crates secured. Allow me to make a final inventory count.
By all means.
A few tins have gone missing. How did this happen?
I mean, they might have just eaten it. That's what that Landbreaker said, Vites, is that they ate it.
Perhaps the breakers divided the loot. Wait, did you just say tins? Your crates are just filled with canned food?
Calm down, Shen.
Not just tinned provisions. Drinking water, fuel, emergency medication, and basic arts unit. My cargo has everything required.
But that's just a typical set of emergency supplies.
Indeed. If used properly, they will deliver many lives from the clutches of danger.
Okay, so seriously, I've kind of been poking fun throughout this mission, but I actually quite like Vites here. Like, this guy is fully committed to just giving people the fundamental things they need to survive. Like, what a great guy. This Vites, he's fantastic. Like, Chen, calm down.
Well, you're not wrong.
We're not wrong, Shen.
Joining the Order of Steel Oath was my dream. However, I didn't meet their requirements and failed to pass the trials.
Oh man, like every infantryman ever at Ranger School in SFAS.
This is why I have decided to lend my assistance to others in ways I can. When I heard about the disaster in Valley 4, I immediately carried these supplies and made my way here.
Immediately? You had all of these supplies ready the whole time?
Of course. My residence is filled with emergency supplies. Unfortunately, my vehicle suffered a malfunction, and I was also ambushed. These crates are the only things left.
I love this idea of a guy who has like an entire Suburban full of supplies for like all these people. And then by the time he actually makes it to the refugee camp, he has like 2 boxes of wheat checks and a, you know, like a pair of sunglasses or something. Like, Vites, man. Love this guy.
I don't know if I should call you selflessly dedicated or seriously unlucky.
Could be both, Jen.
Endman, there shouldn't be any landbreakers nearby. What is our plan from here?
To go do something else and let Vites finish his mission? Let's look for the missing tins, Perlica.
The tins wouldn't go walkabout on their own. If the landbreakers didn't do it, then it's probably the local critters.
This cave is quite complicated. Let's try the scanning feature. We can use it to find local wildlife activity. It'll make our search easier.
Alright, so I just remembered where the tins are. Which is kind of funny, actually. Like, I mean, not, like, funny, but, like...
Found something. Tiny paw prints. What animal is this?
The prints suggest that they're not very big creatures. They might be longears.
Might be.
Look! Look! It's right here!
Good job, Chen.
There are bite marks in this can, and they look fresh. Don't use this to grind your teeth, little one.
Oh, times are hard for humanity and beasts alike. Though the tins must be recovered, I shall assist in its search for food.
You're such a kind soul, Mr. Vites. Now that we've recovered everything, where are you headed next?
Do you know any organizations that can help distribute these supplies? If the administrative organization of Valley 4 is still operational, we should attempt to get in touch with them. The supplies may be meager, but they will come in useful as well.
Administrative organization? Are you talking about...
In addition to the UWST, I have heard about a separate organization. They are also managing several installations in Valley 4. Any organization that works with the UWST should be reliable enough.
Vites, I think you're actually talking about us, buddy. This is the kind of... I actually legit find that funny. Where Chen is like, and just has the dots, and Perlica is like, and just has the dots. And then Endman just has the dots.
I sense unease amongst my friends.
Like, it's just really good dialogue options, right? To, like, include a joke. Now, it would have been more fun if they had like, options, and then you choose the kind of joke option. But it's still a lot of fun either way.
Perhaps you can just give those crates to us.
Yay. Another mission complete. Oh. Man, we are 1 authority level away from getting that last big reward for authority levels. So, leveling up your authority levels, the rate at which you do that slows down drastically when you reach 50. Which is fine, like, you know, not a big deal at all.
Apologies.
It can't
spacing out.
progress like
Please,
super rapidly forever, right? But we've nearly reached like the threshold for what is what we're realistically going to progress through on this account. Our authority level is just so far ahead of everything else on this account because of how I've been playing. Okay, we're at nearly an hour. What are we going to do here? Oh, no, we're not going to do that. We're not ready for that on this account. We kind of already did this, but hopefully that means it'll be exceptionally fast. Hopefully. Hey, buddy, I was told to talk to you. Yeah. Yes, please, walk me through how to further diversify our supplies. This isn't a shady thing, is it? When you say diversify supplies, do you mean stealing from children? Okay, of course not. Alright, good. Got a messy situation right now. Ooh. Reconnect those areas, give you more stock bills. Uh-huh. Yep, no, we're good on the staple goods and elastic goods. We are 100% tracking all that. Man. You know, I can't imagine this character, like, not having the big rabbit head on. Like, if at some point they remove the rabbit head, it's going to be a huge disappointment for me. Okay. Yay. Easy. Easy day. Alright. We've wrapped up some stuff. We're not going to do that. You know, I bet this will be fast too. We need to read. Oh, hi Fiona. Which? Oh no, I think that's the wrong one. Oh no, this is the right one. She's just got something else for me too. AIC Steward. I don't know what that means. Support bot. Oh, nice. Let's get some AI going on here. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Core AIC area. Well then. I guess we know where to go.
Entering core AIC area.
Yay. Oh, goody. Do we have enough for that? 20? Oh, yeah, we're good. I mean, we don't have much, but... Oh, I don't really want to do guides right now. Can we not? Here.
New industrial technology is now available.
Sure. We'll do that. I mean, honestly, we can also do the expansion. Oh, which looks like it was part of the mission anyway, so... Oh, Fiona, what you got? Oh, thanks, Fiona. I wonder if we'll ever have, like, substantive interactions with Fiona in the open world. Genuinely kind of curious about that. Because I would kind of like that, but her image... Well, I don't know. It doesn't feel drastically different than... I wonder if I can find her somewhere. Is she back at... Yeah, I don't know. Wolfguard, why is your thing glowing? You're safe? Oh, cool. Okay. Well, happy to hear it. Oh, we got a group chat. Oh no, Karja. What are you doing, man? Oh gosh. Why did I enter this group chat? I hate group chats. And I'm talking about real life right now.
Walking upon the land, can we truly appreciate every breath and pulse of life? And this is what Endfield is fighting for.
What is Enfield fighting for, Perlica? A relay tower? Huh. Well, okay. Let's move the, what are we at? We're like literally right at an hour. Yeah, let's move the story along a little bit. Let's do it. At some point, we're gonna have to nug through some of this. Oh, hi, Chin. And
Director Chin,
Owl Girl
the
Shauna.
construction vehicle has been deployed. We also cleared away the surrounding debris. Our crew is ready to go once we're done with fine-tuning the vehicle.
Nice, good job, Shauna.
Good job. Now, we'll wait for the Endmen to... Ah, looks like they've arrived.
What timing?
Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, thank you so much for saving my life out there.
Yeah, no, we covered this when we saved your life. It's because you're wearing a crop top. That always, like, I will go out of my way to save a woman in a crop top.
While you launched the attack on the Valley Ford, we found many lost crewmates. We also freed some imprisoned survivors.
Nice.
It's all thanks to Enfield that we managed to escape.
We're here for you. If only we stopped them from blowing up the bridge. Yep, valid. Valid. Oh, Inman's kind of sad.
Rodon forced the other breakers to slow down. We can actually start hoping for the situation to get better.
True.
Yeah, but now we should focus on the work at hand. Endman, we're almost done clearing away the landslide. The next step of our operation may begin. Unfortunately, we cannot get in touch with the UWST site directors of the Power Plateau. We lost every drone we dispatched to that area. Severe radio interference is denying our efforts to call them.
Oh no. It's probably Russian jammers.
The Bone Crushers clearly possess some radio interference equipment. But why would they do all this? What are they after?
Donbass, Perlica. They're after Donbass. How important is it? I mean, it depends on your perspective, I guess. It's pretty important for the Ukrainians, Edmund.
The Power Plateau has an Originium power plant. It's the primary source of power in Valley 4, and has been closely monitored by the UWST.
I'm just going to start referring to this entire storyline as Russia-Ukraine. We're going to call that Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant from now on.
The UWST also has an ether test site at the plateau. I don't know what the Landbreakers are looking for, but losing the place would deal a grievous blow to our side.
Oh no. An ether test site?
That's right. There is a quasi-permanent ether rift in Valley 4. The test site has been monitoring this phenomenon for quite a while.
What does quasi-permanent mean? I don't... If it's not permanent, it's temporary, Jin. I'm confused by your terminology.
There are plenty of such ether rifts throughout Talos 2. Most are undetectable to the unaided eye, and they often bring about blight disasters or affect the vicinity in various ways. Suffice to say, the UWST has deployed sizable defenses to the Power Plateau. They should be able to hold out for a while.
I just hope they can defend the Originium power plant properly. Nefereth has been making her underlings sabotage the power systems.
It's true.
Don't worry. Everyone in Valley 4 knows how important the power plant is. You see, it's a stronghold. If nothing goes wrong...
You were saying?
Holy! Isn't that the direction of...
Well, yes, Chen.
An ether rift has opened. How did this happen?
Come in and minute. You copy?
Oh, hey, Wolfguard.
Admin, Supervisor Burka, do you copy?
Ish. We copy ish.
Wolfguard, we've witnessed ether rupture taking place at the power plateau. Are you alright?
Perlica, you should have addressed the do you copy. Like, follow proper radio procedures.
Firelight confirmed. Cover secured.
I don't know what that means.
Large block of LB assembling plateau. Prepare for... I repeat.
Wolfguard? Wolfguard! Signal's out.
Administrator! Supervisor Perlica!
Take it easy, Andre.
The power plateau! Something terrible has happened there! Blight reactions everywhere! All readings are going beyond the threshold!
Beyond the threshold. Blight reactions.
When the ether side comes in contact with real space, it creates a rift and triggers a blight reaction.
Sounds bad.
Neferith may have energized the previously stable ether rift at the power plateau. She has planned this deliberate act of sabotage.
Why did Perlica look directly at the player when she said that?
What we're seeing right now is similar to an eruption of a dormant volcano. Except this one spits the blight, and it's way more dangerous than lava.
Chin looks really unhappy about this whole thing. Probably because she was in the middle of giving a speech about, like, the rift and how people are up there defending when all this happened. She probably is a little embarrassed, I guess. Edmund thinks for a minute. Some UWST personnel may still be at the power plateau. We must initiate rescue operations at once. Yeah, we should.
Director Chin, we need an evacuation plan.
The hub area is safe for now, but with such violent ether activities going on, the spreading blight might soon reach this place.
Oh no.
If the blight destroys more of our roads and transport routes, the results would be disastrous.
Hold on. I got a solution. Do you remember the TATA prototype we were working on?
Yep.
The prototype can stabilize ether energy fluctuations. If we can get it close enough to the rupture rift, we might contain its spread. I can even adjust its large area arcs unit. This will let the prototype get rid of localized blight. Oh yes! This is totally doable.
Really? That chunky bot can do that?
Look at Chen's eyes.
Director Chin, we've cleared the road to the Originium Science Park. The situation at that place isn't looking too good either.
Oh no, Vonikov.
Time is critical. Have your crew move the prototype there now. Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, we'll meet up with you at Vanikov's site.
Okay. Sounds good.
Entering core AIC area.
Alright, exploration level has increased. So here's what this is going to do for us, and it says it right here. Like the minimum enemy is now going to be 20, which we didn't have until, oh.
I'm really curious how the Endman fought at full power. Perlica, have you seen that before? I did not.
Are we missing important dialogue?
Found records of important...
I think that's unfortunate, because like we had that screen and now we got this stuff. Real unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, so exploration level goes up. Minimal level of the enemies goes up, which means for our other operators on like other teams, now there's a necessity to level them if you want to play around with like a second team or a third team or whatever the case may be. That's really the impact of that, quite frankly. Your primary team, like, we're way where we need to be. What it also allows us to do is now raise the levels of our primary teams, which we'll undoubtedly do. Now, of course, we're going to need materials for that, which is what it's showing right here. Because, well, it's saying these things, you know, refresh, but also, like, we're going to need a lot more of that. Yep, enemies are more challenging. Yep, we can now move into higher levels of the, whatever those things are called. I forget what they're called. The rifts or whatever. And yes, so this is saying we can lower it if we want to. So if I want to go back to like...
A new mission.
You know, level 8, 14, 20, 20. Yeah, I don't even have a team 3 on this account. If I want to use this team, I can drop the exploration level back down. Or I can just level them up, right? Which probably is like the more logical answer. Oh, and we get some access to some of this new stuff too. So that's cool. Although, looks like I already did that. Don't recall. Doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Is there anything new here? I don't think so. But we're real close to getting that. Which gives us a weapon, right? Okay. Yeah. In fact...
Originium will carve a path for us.
Yeah. Yeah, it will, Edmund.
I'll never forget the sight of them.
Okay, do we even have the materials to promote? I don't think we do. Yeah, we have 0 red belites. So we're going to be stuck. And those aren't, like, we haven't been to the part of the map where we can even get our hands on that stuff yet, right? We're going to have to make our way there before that even becomes, like, an option. Oh, we're at level cap. I wonder if we should undo one of those swords. In the interest of just preserving it, like we'll use the small thingies here. Oh, look at that. Level 0. Well, level 1, but... Cool. Man, we've really been on our ass on this account. Level 1, and it's not... I bet, in fact, you know what?
Wow, this is pretty sleek.
Yeah, new sword, just for you.
Standard issue weaponry to unleash a healthy dose of whoop ass.
That's what we're asking you for, Chen, is a healthy dose of whoop ass. Alright. Of course. Alright. Improvements. Improvements. And we did have armor on these guys, right? I think they all had... Yeah, they have something. Truthfully, probably we can look at leveling it up, you know, in some point in the future. Nice. We'll need those later. Okay. Alright. So we took care of, like, some little chores and stuff there. I believe the very next thing we do is go into the science park. So let's stop right here. And then we'll pick up the science park in a subsequent video. Before we go, so what were we gonna do? We were just gonna do like the regular, yeah, we're gonna do a regular headhunt, right? Let's do that. At some point, I'm gonna run out of like gacha tickets to be doing this stuff in videos. We got 2 Chens. Well, I mean that's good for Chen. Like it's gonna make Chen better.
Still waiting for something?
Over here, Edmund!
We get a new Chen picture. Oh, that's cute. It's kind of a little bit of a weird angle, but yeah, it's cute. That's fun. Alright, cool. Chen's stronger than ever. In fact, we're really close to having Chen maxed out, which is kind of weird for her as a 5-star. I mean, we would get there eventually, right? None of these others can use what we got, which means let's flip those. And we are almost at the point where we can buy all 5 of these if that's what we wanted to do. If we wanted to take the very small chance of getting levitating, or... And of course the chances of Gilberto would be greater than the chances of levitating. But oh yeah, anyway, let's wrap it up here. We're going to come back. We're going to head into the science park, Originium Science Park, I believe it's called. And we will continue to move forward on the main story. So, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I'm going to roll right into that here in a second with another video. And hopefully you can join me for that. Thank you, and you have a good one.